I mean, I hit the target.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Bullseye Channel. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to be discussing mainly the Ruger Mark II in the context of other 22s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the Ruger, kind of like a quick video that's inspired by a comment that was on the channel. And then I'll sort of give my impression and thoughts on the Ruger series, like Ruger Mark III, Ruger Mark IV, and then I'll kind of just compare it to a couple other ones that I have here in the dojo, and then I'm going to give you a preview of the videos that you're going to be seeing over the next 3 weeks. But first, let me say one thing. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I hope that all of you are with loved ones. You're either going to visit or you're hosting. Let me know in the comment what your signature dish is, or what is the dish that you are looking forward to in Thanksgiving. The other thing is we're using the mics downstairs, so let me know if the audio quality on this works. I kind of like it because I can kind of step back a little bit. Let's get started talking about the Ruger Mark III. So here is a Ruger Mark III bull barrel. I think this is the 5-inch version. I was able to pick this up from a friend and just very, very excited, and I kind of wanted to show it off. Got a lot of personal experience. My first bullseye gun was a Ruger Mark III. It was actually a Mark III, but it was a slab side, so it kind of looked like this, though this is a Mark IV. And I was really excited to get this because it just kind of like hits me in all the nostalgia. It came equipped with a Volquartsen trigger kit and this stainless classic Ultra Dot. I believe this is probably, I assume this one was made in Japan. Yeah, there it is right there, made in Japan. And just a great thing. So I'm curious if you guys shoot a Mark III and what your experience is. I shot my first clean target with a Ruger Mark III. Generally speaking, I think that the Rugers probably offer the best bang for buck / availability of the sort of like target 22s that you would be able to pick up at your local gun store. Other great entrants, of course, would be the Browning Buckmark is a great example, but for some reason I was gravitated towards the Rugers. They have that really, really beautiful silhouette, you know, that like really striking sort of, I guess, you know, classic lines. I also like that the CMP, when they developed sort of their 22 their 22 awards, they used that as the basis for the model that they had, and so really, really nice. This was a good one. It is empty, and we are going to go ahead and we're just going to dry fire it. So I'll go there. Nice little Volquartsen trigger. Just, if you get one of these, the Volquartsen trigger is the like key add-on that you can get. You can get their ignition kit. It's not that expensive, and it really, really does a benefit. But we've done some accuracy tests on this. We've had 2, I think, on the channel. We've had the competition, and then we had the 75th anniversary edition. They were both very accurate. Obviously, the ones that were equipped with the Volquartsen trigger seemed to do a little bit better. Dot, no dot, it really didn't seem to matter on the bench. But I've always liked this. I've actually liked this model too, with this big, heavy bull barrel, but it's a little bit shorter than the long one. It sits really good. If I ever had a gripe about these, it isn't the accuracy. For me, I have large hands, right? And so this kind of, I feel just a little bit crowded here when I'm shooting. What would be ideal for me, and I don't know, maybe this is like a viewer help thing, is that if there was a grip kit that sort of added a little bit of length of pull here, like, and I mean probably a lot, so like I would probably want to get all the way out there. That would be perfect for me. Let me know if like the rink grips would accomplish that, but even still, these are great. They feel really good. I always really like the Ultra Dots, the old Ultra Dots too. For some reason, they look more round in my eyes when I'm shooting, but really, really liked it. I mean, you can usually pick these up for a decent amount, not a lot used, and then new, they're really not that expensive either. When you compare it to the other ones, you know, and we'll just do a quick round out, you go a lot of different directions. If you're purchasing a new one, I highly recommend the Mark IV. It's going to offer you quicker takedown, really a game changer for all of us who have suffered. And I know someone's going to go in the comments and be like, oh, it's not that hard to take apart and put back together. Maybe you're right. I haven't had, that has not been my experience. So I think the Mark III is great. Mark IV is probably what I would go with today. But if you find a Mark III and it's well priced, absolutely go for it. The comment that sort of came out on the channel was, hey, I don't want to buy something that's out of production, right? I don't want to buy a Hammerly 208. I don't know why someone would not want to buy a Hammerly 208, but hey, I get it, not wanting to purchase a gun that doesn't really have much commercial support. There are people who make parts for them. John Shue makes parts for them. Dane Hogel makes parts for them. And I think Doug Hall makes some parts for them. So they are out there. You can pick up some parts and rails and all that stuff for them. These Olds felt really good in my hand, but I get not wanting to do that. So these, right, what do these run? Maybe somebody help me, maybe like 700, 800. These, you can get a Hammerly International for like 900, 1,000 on Gunbroker. These are all in Bills McMillans, of course. But I think if you're going to not do Ruger, you're not going to do Buckmark, you're probably looking at a conversion. So this is an Advantage Arms, but you know, Marvel conversion, Nelson, whatever you want to put on your 1911. And then of course, if you really, really wanted to go full bore, you have Pardini, right? So the Pardini is very an option, but understand this, I don't think you're going to get any better accuracy. Ultimately, your 22s are going to shoot about the same level of accuracy. They're going to shoot everywhere from sub-inch to an 1.5 inches at 50 yards. What it really comes down to is which one you enjoy more and which one fits your hand better, and which one you shoot more, which one you're enthusiastic about. But really it comes down to sort of like an ergonomics. And so highly recommend you get out, you try different 22s before you buy, but a great place to start would be the Ruger Mark series. So take another look at this, let me know what you think. I think I'm going to take this dot and I'm going to put it on my Advantage Arms because I think that two-tone would look cool. Let me know what you think. It all comes down to like personal preference and enthusiasm. And of course, if we're talking about enthusiasm, I would be remiss if I didn't mention either a K22, which I don't yet have, oops, or this is an Officer's Model Match and 22 long rifle. These are great because they basically the same thing as my 38, but they've got little holes. Pretty awesome. So that's what we've got going on. That's just a real quick, my quick take. I think the Ruger Mark IIIs are a great place to start and honestly a great place to finish. You can shoot really, really well with these. So you can buy a Ruger and then you can go get your 45 and then you're set up for 2,700 matches. So that's it. That's my quick take. All right. What do we have coming up on the channel? So you're going to see this video. Then you're going to have Thanksgiving. No videos on Thanksgiving, guys. Enjoy the time with your family. Again, let me know what dish you like. The personal dish that I look forward to every year are the snow cranberries that my friend makes. They are like these cranberries that are covered in a powdered sort of sugar shell, and they pop in your mouth. They're just refreshing. They're really good. I look forward to them every year. So that's the one that I look forward to. The dish that I make that I am the most excited for is Jacques Pepin's holiday ham recipe. You take a salted, it's like pre-cooked ham, you rehydrate it so then it's a fresh ham that's fully cooked, and then you slather it in a sauce, very high heat, and it ends up nice and crispy. The sauce is an equal mix of ketchup, maple syrup, and hot sauce, equal parts. So it's pretty awesome. It tastes almost like just like a candied barbecue, and it's skin on, so then the skin crisps, and it's amazing. I'll leave a recipe in the description. Okay, what's coming up on the channel? Then on Friday, you're going to get basically another Ruger. You're going to get, thanks to the courtesy of our friends, the Volquartsen Black Mamba. It's pretty awesome. Really excited to see some engagement on that video. And then for the next 2 weeks, you're going to get 2 more 22s, because 22 is where it's at. You're going to get the one you've kind of been waiting for, the Match Guns 22, the MG2, the weird spider looking gun. Finally got one of those on the channel. You're going to enjoy it. And then lastly, you're going to get the Precision Defense, which is kind of like a weird company name for me, but Precision Defense / they used to be called CWA 22. That is a double stack 22 long rifle target pistol. So I don't own those. My friends do. They were gracious enough to come on in and shoot. So we're shooting from our friends' collections. I hope you guys like that. And then Saturday, go Bucks. And then the Browns, Shedeur Sanders, he's going to get a start against the 49ers, so they could beat the 49ers. So that's what's happening. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Blessings to you and your family and all of your loved ones. I'm going to leave you the 3 rules for life. Rule 1, don't be a jerk. Rule 2, take care of yourself. And Rule 3, help other people. And as always, hold hard, shoot straight. Thanks.
I mean, I hit the target.